Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I have a Ren reaction video for you. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I get to do a Ren song now, I look forward to it more and more and more. Like I grew up on rap music, I grew up on hip hop, and the reason why I love it so much is because I love the storytelling that you get behind a rap song. Which obviously, if you look at pop and R&B, they're all storytelling, but for some reason, rap just delivers better. And I love Eminem, and I love listening to the likes of Eminem and Tupac and things like that. But recent times, I've not really found anyone that I've enjoyed apart from Nicki Minaj. I've not really found anyone else that I've really been enjoying listening to, and like Ren is one of them. Tell a lie, there is one other guy, and he's NF. I really enjoyed listening to a lot of his stuff, but for some reason I fell off. I need to do more NF as well. But yeah, for Ren is just for me has just been top of that list. He's been brilliant, and I've got so many of his songs now that I'm building up to play and I'm building up to reacting to, because I want to listen to more and more of his songs, but I won't go and listen to him on Amazon Music or anything until I've listened to him and reacted to him on the channel, if that makes sense. So you can expect to see a lot more Ren on the channel as well as Nicki Minaj, and I need to dive into more NF as well because his music was really good. But I'm looking forward to this one as well. The last one I done of his was brilliant, so I'm looking forward to this one as well. Enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. That part of the song just gave me tingles, and I'll tell you why. It's because what from everything that I've listened to of his so far, my favourite is still High Ren, and even down to the beginning of that when you get ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know, for some reason, like hearing the beginning of him being like this kind of just give me the vision that this is gonna be another song like High Ren. Probably not, I don't know, but it made the hairs on my arms stick up.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
Crazy, isn't it? Because obviously, like when I was younger, that I went through a lot of crap when I was younger. Not through like losing anyone through suicide or anything like that. Like it was never anything that deep. It was just like personal issues, and I used writing as a way like of like being able to express how I felt. I didn't really, even though I had a big family, I didn't have anyone around me that I could really sit and talk to that I felt that would listen and things like that. So I use writing as a thing, and I used to love writing like movie scripts and things like that. But it was always like rap verses and things. I was never any good like choruses or anything like that. But it could be the case it was just like writing like a crap load of different like rap verses and things like that, that just to express the way I felt onto a bit of paper. And it was a shame because I lost all of them when we moved from Canning Town down to Essex. That all of our stuff went into storage, and I had like back then it was before computers and things like that. So all of the things that I wanted to write was all on paper, and I had a folder full of verses and things like. I'd love to be able to sit there and read back through them because a lot of them are probably a big load of crap. Honestly, I don't know. There might be some hidden gold in there, but I'm never gonna know because I'm never gonna see them again. But it's a shame, and I still actually do it now. That like now it's more than notes on my phone. That I go through a lot of things where I find it hard to express. Like I can always talk to my wife and things like that about things now, but I don't know. Sometimes it's different because there's having a conversation with someone and there's writing down a verse of like how you're feeling, and you can be as explicit as you want. No one's going to get offended, no one's going to get pissed off, and honestly it's such a good way of expressing yourself. If you can't express yourself to other people, take your phone out, get a pen and a paper, and just write a verse down. Doesn't have to make sense, you don't have to show it to anyone, but believe me, it can be a big help.
Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
Dude, do you know what? Honest, I can't help it. Like everything I listen to of this man, everything that this man sings is just incredible. That it has me hooked. It makes me. Every time I've reacted to one of this man's songs, that I just want to finish this video and go all the way back to the beginning and listen again. And that's what I've done to near enough all of them. Near enough all of them are on an Amazon playlist. That like, I live in London, so. Like I cycle over to Greenwich a lot, so you'll see me a lot like the foot tunnel over at like the Isle of Dogs and things like that. That guaranteed, like, I've always got a loudspeaker on. Guaranteed, you will hear the like a lot of Ren that people that turn because they don't. He's not really that well known, and a lot of his songs are not well known. So when it is the case that like I've got a loudspeaker on and I'm going through that foot tunnel, and all you can hear is. People look and people are confused. People are like, what the hell is this man listening to? But if they knew, if they didn't know and they knew and they listened, they would be just as amazed as I am, because this man is a genius. He really is, and he deserves a lot more Like he deserves a lot more credit for what he does, and he deserves a lot more publicity for what he does. And maybe one day he will get it, but for now, I'm just really enjoying his stuff. Guys, listen, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any other Ren you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below, and I will get round to doing it. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help. And until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Be kind, and I will see you in the next one.